Hello everybody and welcome back to season 47 of the Ally Better Together series, and it's our second race here today at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We were at Daytona last weekend and JP Lataro took the checkered flag, and now we'll see if we'll have a different winner here today as we have our second consecutive super speedway event to start off the 47th season. Nilson Herrera will lead the field to the green flag, as we'll run the stages the same as in Daytona, with stage 1 ending on lap 15, stage 2 at lap 40, and we'll run all the way down to lap 70, overtime if needed, of course. But anyway, the green flag has waved for race number 2 at Atlanta. Here comes Daniel Voiles down the bottom, already in turn 1. Right out of the gate, he's already getting to the lead. He crashed out last week in Atlanta. No, he didn't crash out, but he did get into a big wreck last weekend at Daytona. He's looking for redemption here today. Competing with the 99, Ian Chavez down low. This track was recently reconfigured. A lot of super speedway-like racing. Well, they're going to see a lot of super speedway-like moves here in this track. A lot of grooves. Who's going to stick to where? Here we go. Battling for the top 3 here. Big battle with Ian Chavez now in the 14 of Quentin Moore. And Daniel Voiles led the first lap. Let's see who's going to lead the second lap. Look at them. Oh, wow, one car's on the apron. Oh, boy. One car's already on the apron. Better not get too close and get into a wreck. I'm not sure what's going on with the 78. That's Hayden Stringer in the 78 car. He went on the apron for some reason. I'm not sure what was going on with that 78 car. Yeah, I just saw him go on the apron. I'm not sure what was going on with those with the car, but was able to hang on, and now they're crashing. Here we go. They're gonna wreck. And we knew this was going to happen at some point or another. And I'm so sorry, this game is really lagging on me. I'm not sure why that is. Why is it lagging? But huge crash. Big one in turn 1. And the 15's upside down. Navidith Cardoza flips upside down. One car is also upside down. Ian Chavez. And they'll race it back to the line. Nick Salmon is going to lead the field to the caution. And we'll take a look at what brought out this big crash here early in the race. Alright, let's take a look at what brought out this caution. A huge wreck with Quentin Moore. He got loose and was hit from behind by Ian Chavez. And then it all went downhill from there. All those cars on the apron. And Allison Rain got taken out as well. And now UZXL also spun. And a lot of cars were involved into turn 1. There was just nowhere they can go. Big wreck there with drivers flipping. 99 got a huge flip there out of that one. And XL is spun as well. And more cars pile up. There's a huge crash there with the 41 and 15. And more cars flipping. And wow, a lot of them are flipping and wrecking already on the first couple laps. A big mess here to start things off in Atlanta. Almost like Daytona, like in the middle of the last time we had a big wreck, but a lot of cars already going to be probably out of the race now. So anyway, we'll get back to the green flag. Alright, back to green flag racing already with Nick Salmon and Michelle Anderson on the front row. We're back to green. Thought I'd let you know that 3 cars are already out of the race with Edith Cardoza, Casey Hoyt, and Hayden Stringer. And Stringer was on the apron last time. I guess he had a problem with one of the tires, and he's out of the race already, 9 laps in. And I am so sorry, this race is really lagging on me. I have no idea why. It's mostly smooth, but then lag like this happens. I don't know why that's the case. Then a car got into the wall. Michelle Anderson nearly turned, was put into the wall, And the all could have been a disaster. We could have had we could have had a repeat of what happened earlier in the race. Oh my, already bumping now. Nick Salmon has pulled away from all that commotion. We only have a few laps left here in stage number 1. A lot of drama right out of the gate, and now the 7 car has to pit. And there's a problem with the 7. He has to come to the pits, and that's Cullen Francis, who was last scored in 7th position and now has to pit. I think a tire went down on the 7. Oh man, not a good run for the 7. Was inside the top 10, but he had to come to pit road. An unscheduled stop for the 7 team. And it might have been a cut tire, I think. I think likely what happened was a cut tire. And now with 4 laps to go in stage 1. Nick Sam's got a comfortable lead, but how long will it last? And here's Harukin, who was runner-up in Daytona last week. Impressed everybody with his run as a rookie. He was the highest finishing rookie in the last race. And he's now looking to probably try to top that with a win this week. Battling against former champions and a lot of veterans in the field. There's a handful of rookies along with Harukin competing there as well. Nick Salmon is out in front, hanging on to the lead for now. There's Harukin going down to the 2nd position. Gonna have to try to draft him, maybe try to find a way around him. And here he comes. Gonna go for the lead. Can he get by the 38 car? Ooh, a little fight for the 38. But the 10 car has the lead. Can he clear the 38 into turn 1? Looks like he's going to clear him. He's going to be able to clear him. The 10 is going to be your new leader. Going to try to hang on for the stage win. Oh boy, 3-4 wide for 2nd place. Here comes Quinn Moore. They're all trying to squeeze and trying to get into the position, and they're hitting the wall. The 9 car just got turned. The 9 was turned around, hits the wall, goes for a spin. Few cars also piled up there as well. And what a way to end stage 1 with some drama at the end. I think they're going to let them race back to the line. And the 12 car, the 2 just took the lead. The 2 car just took the lead away from the 14. Is going to win stage 1. Priya McShane is going to take the first stage. Wow. Priya McShane takes the first stage. Racing back to the caution. Some drama near the end of stage 1. But Priya McShane takes the stage victory away. Wow. It just came out of nowhere. But now we're going to have to take a look at what brought out the caution. Or let's see what brought out this caution to end stage 1. Nathan Ormond he was battling with Nick Salmon and Priya McShane and got too close to the 38 car and then spins and gets the 34 spinning as well. They were battling for the stage win into turn number 1. There's Priya McShane going on the bottom, passing by the 10 car. And into turn number 1, into the end of the stage. But the 9 gets taken out, 34 spins, and all the other cars pile up behind him. There's JP Lataro who had a little piece of that one, and the 17 and 16 also collide. And they all spin as well, bringing out the 2nd caution of the race. Another messy wreck, but that'll end stage number 1, and I think the 34 is left in smoke. A lot of damage in that 34 car. And just a brief look at the 10 and how they made the move a little bit. No, the 2 car, I'm sorry. The 2 was going to get by the 10 car. And this is the pass right here for the lead. And the stage win, ultimately, for the 2 car. We missed it earlier. So there's the 2 car passing by the 10 for the lead. And the stage win. So 2 clears the 10, gets the stage win, and we'll be back with the stage 2 restart. soon. Alright, about to get ready for the Stage 2 restart. And 4 cars already out, as I mentioned, as 15, 41, 78 out of the race. 34, who was hit hard from that last caution, also out of the race, as Matt Gomes was involved, and he is also done for the day. And this race, this Wreckfest, I should call it, even though we've had only 2 wrecks so far, but we might get more as the day goes on. And this Wreckfest promises to be a Wreckfest. This race here is going to be exciting as we go to Stage 2. And now Isaiah Bernesh is in the lead. They had pit stops under caution. Bernesh came out first, but will he get the jump on the 2? Here we go, on to the restart, and we are green back out again. The 8 car is going to be able to get by easily. Down the bottom goes the 8 and able to clear the 2. But might not be the last time these guys wreck each other out for position, all battling to try to win here in Atlanta in race number 2 to try to get the big start they need. Here comes Harukin going down into second place, and Harukin's going to go for the lead again. He almost won Stage 1, but was passed on that final lap into the stage by the 2 Priya McShane. And now, he gets the lead again. 3 wide again with a 12 car of Chris Leone. Chris is going to try to get by into second place, maybe going for the lead. Here comes Zachary Fitzwater down low. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. going to try to make this a 3 wide battle for the lead. And there you see the 12 car getting the clearance, and now Leone is going to be your leader. 14 gets the lead, 4 gets to the bottom. No, 14 gets to second, going for the lead. Now Priya McShane right behind him. Oh man, getting loose is the 14. But he is able to continue and able to take the lead away from the 12. And Quinton Moore in front, the 12 and near the wall. Here comes the 14 down low. 14 takes the race lead away. 47 is going for second place on the 2. But Samad Ozkan is going to try to sneak himself in to the top 5. Well, look at that. The 11 nearly went on the apron there. His tires was like below the apron. Might have slowed him down a bit. Yeah, his tires went below the apron there from the looks of it, and it might have slowed him down. Here comes Daniel Voiles. Into the lead he goes, and the 47 is now out in front. Harukin's going to try again. He's going to try to retake the lead. He's got drafting out from the 45, Ryan Durrani. 14's in the wall again. And now the 10 car goes for the lead again. This time getting draft from Chris Leone. Oh, they're making contact. 12 is spun from second. 12 is spun. 11 is wrecked as well. Oh my goodness. 12 car just spun from second place. In a close battle for position. Every position. Leone got too close to one driver and got spun entering the start-finish line. More wrecks, more drama at Atlanta. And Harukin is going to be your leader under the caution. It may take pit stops though, but we'll take a look at what brought out the wreck. Alright, let's see the wreck with Chris Leone. He was going for the race lead on the 10 car. And the 2 Priya McShane takes out the 47 and in turn takes out the 12 car. And then the 11 got caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time and just chaotic scenes near the start-finish line that brought out the yellow. Another big pileup between those two drivers. Oh my goodness, more drama here in Atlanta. And one car flipped. I think the 4-car Zachary Fitzwater Sr. just flipped upside down. Hard hit on that 4-car. And more cars start to pile up now. I think one of them was Pichu, by the way. Pichu's also another part-timer. There are actually 2 part-timers in this race. I thought I mentioned Pichu is in the 44. And the 78 driven by Hayden Stringer, who was out of the race earlier in the day. But Allison Rain is upside down. She got hit upside down during the wreck. And now she's going to the pits. So we'll get back to green soon for the last laps of stage 2. Alrighty guys, back to green flag racing in just a bit. But no drivers are out of the race now from that last wreck. Gonna be 10 laps to go in stage number 2. And the 10-car Harukin is in front, trying for redemption after last week. Had a big run at the end, but couldn't quite pass the leader to win. But now he's looking for redemption at Atlanta for the young upcoming rookie. Here we go to the green flag. The 2-car, though, first on the gas. Early on. Already first on the gas. And now the 2-car trying to hang on the outside. And here comes the 10 trying for redemption here after a bad start. He's trying to get that bottom, trying to get a good run. He's got the 10, and the 10 is able to get by. 77 going for the lead now. That is Stewie Moore going for the race lead. Stewie Moore is going for the lead now. The 77 car and the 8 car is going to be in front as well. Oh man, the 8 car is going down to the bottom now. He's going for second. And what a run for Stewie Moore. Stewie Moore just pulling away now. And Harukin is trying to hang on the outside. 38 was trying to block. He was trying to block the 20 car. A little fast motion there, but the 8 car is trying to clear the 10. But the high side is right now, the advantage goes to the high side for now. Here comes Harukin, gonna try again to the bottom for the lead. Got it to the bottom. He's got it. Harukin takes the lead in the first. He has retaken the lead now, looking to win the stage. And Daniel Voiles goes into second place. Can Voiles get the lead? Trying to get the draft on the 2 to try to get back in front. Saw the 1 car went up into the wall. But the 47 is trying to get draft from the 2 car. Going to second place. And they've now reached, the race has now reached the midway point here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Still a lot of racing to go. And again, the stage is going to end on lap 40. So we got like 6 laps to go till the end of the stage. The cars are separating now. These could be the competitors that'll be running for the race win. 3-wide battle. It could be a 3-wide battle. James Richardson in the middle. And the 45, that is Ryan Durrani. But the 10 car pulling ahead into the lead. The 10 is still hanging on right now to leading the race. Stewie Moore's in second. And there's Priya McShane in third. And Daniel Voiles is fourth. Four laps to go here in stage number 2. 77 goes to second. And now looks low. Tries to get the lead from the 10. Oh, 45 got into the wall. 45 got into the wall. Now the 77 is going to go for the lead. Does he have the draft? Can he draft himself to the front? He's going to try to pass the 10. Maybe get a little more draft from Daniel Voiles trying to clear the 10 car. And it's not yet cleared him. Look at the 10 get a run on the draft from the 2. He got a run on the outside. These two are battling side by side here today with 2 laps to go in stage number 2. Battle rages on. And now the 77 car is trying to pull away. But now there's a 3-wide battle. 47 goes to the low side. On this final lap coming up stage 2, and the 10 is barely trying to get by the 77. They're 3 wide and behind them on this final lap of stage 2. Stage 2 about to end on this lap. Who's gonna be the stage winner? Harukin is trying to hang on to the stage win. 77 though trying to pass him. Here we go to the line. Approaching lap traffic. They're not going to get to him. Stewie Moore has the edge by a little bit. Who's got it? Let's see who's going to get the stage win. It's going to be the 10 though. The 10 of Harukin has taken the stage win. A very close battle with him and the 77. But it's going to be the 10 that takes stage 2. That was very tight. Gonna have to go back a little bit to see how close that was. Just gotta see how close that finish was. Look at this. And right there, I think that's the stage 2 finish right there. It was very close, but Harukin was able to hang on the high side and able to take the stage win away from Stewie Moore. What a run there. What a finish to end the stage. But stage 3, the final stage, is coming up next. And a bit of a surprise to start off stage 3, LG Lataro was out of pit road first when they came to pit for pit stops. And now LG Lataro is out in front. His brother JP won last weekend at Daytona, and now he's looking to win and get himself in the playoffs with his brother. So we'll see if LG's strategy, pit road strategy, pays off for him in the 21 as we are about to start stage number 3. Here we go, the last stage. Going to be a battle for the win. It's going to be a lot of fun. Here we go. This is for the stage. This is for the race victory now in the over the halfway point. LG Lataro will start on the bottom, and there's Harukin going to start on the outside. Here we go. To the green flag, back at it again. And we're back to racing here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And a good start for the 21 car, already up and running. The 21 is back out in front. And now the 77 car goes to the bottom, tries to clear the 10. Stewie Moore wants revenge after he missed out on the stage win by the 10 car running on the high side. And Stewie Moore's going to try to clear the 21, and he does. The 10 car moves on the middle line, trying to get back into the top 5, trying to get back into the race lead. Priya McShane takes second, and Stewie Moore's trying to hang on. A lot of racing to go here for these guys. Here comes the 2 down low. 2's going to the bottom for the race lead. And here comes Priya McShane trying to retake the lead, and Harukin back inside the top 3. He goes to the bottom of the draft. Wants to go for the draft here and tries to make something out of this. 2 car goes to the bottom trying to block the 10. The 10 though is trying to get that run. And now he's going to help out with a teammate, Quinn Moore, behind him. There goes the 10. He's taking the lead. He's able to draft up and get in front again. Stewie Moore, though, is on the bottom going for second. These two are going to fight it out again. I mean, Harukin has done well on the outside, though, but will that change as the race goes on? And now the 51 is getting back into the race here. Nilsson Herrera is back in it. Oh, took a bad run on the bottom, though. Oh, man, lost the draft. Oh, and just took a bad run. He lost a lot of spots. I don't know what happened to that 51. But Stewie Moore and Priya McShane are battling it out for second place. And 20 laps to go here in Atlanta Motor Speedway. And the battle continues here for the 77 car. And now the 10 car is trying to hang on. Two car on the outside. The outside line has been really coming alive in these last couple laps. And I think that's why the 10 has been riding it. He knows that the outside line has been the better line for him. Would this be impressive for the rookie if he were to win here today? They're being runner-up last race. And the 10, Harukin, is just making already moves in just 2 races in. But he's got to hold off this pack for him to get the win. And Nilsson Herrera, also LG Lataro, is in the top 5. There's a 2 car, by the way, with Priya McShane. I mean, it was Penske that won last week with JP Lataro. They have a chance to win their second straight race to begin the season with a different driver. But Harukin's going to try to make sure that that doesn't happen, and he gets to win and put his name into consideration for the playoffs. Just want to remind you, the playoffs will have 12 winners, all highest in points. Then the other 3 spots will be going to the non-winners highest in points. The last spot goes to the in-season tournament we will have later. And it goes to the highest finisher in the in-season tournament that has not already qualified. Well, Stewie Moore's got to run. He might have a chance to get the lead back again. He's got to run. He's got a chance here to take the lead. Doesn't have drafting up. The 10 has been very strong on the outside, too. Can he hang on? 10 car trying to hang on now. Still doing it whatever he can. 2 cars on the draft on the outside. 77 has no drafting partner right now. But the 10 car hanging it tough right now on the outside lane. Coming to 15 laps to go. A lap car ahead, the 23. Oh boy, this will be interesting. See how they get past him. Oh, slows up. Oh, now the 23 holds up the 10. Holds up the outside. And Stewie Moore is taking the lead. Oh, the 10 gets held up by the 23. And yeah, they were about to approach him at the end of the second stage, but caution came out before they got to reach him. Now the 10 is held up. Oh my goodness, the 10 got held up. They're nearly 4 wide in the middle of the pack. Trying to be careful, trying to not get in front of the lap car. And Harukin is dropped way back down. Oh my goodness. I mean, what happened with that 23? He just slowed up in front of the 10 car. Now the 10 has to catch up. Oh my goodness. He could not believe it. 10 could not get by that 23. It slowed him up. Now he's dropped way back. Gonna have to work his way back up again. Oh my goodness, dropped him out of the top 10 with that. Wow. That lead is going to go to Stewie Moore. And Daniel Voiles, Priya McShane inside 1, 2, 3. There's Nilson Herrera inside the top 5 along with the 42 Skylar Taylor. Both looking to make names for themselves here this season. Stewie Moore as well. Here comes Daniel Voiles though. He's in second. He might have a chance here. He's got no drafting help though. Doesn't have a drafting partner and he's not going to be able to make the pass. Just not going to have a drafting partner with him. He just couldn't get that push. Now he's going to have to fight Herrera into second place. Oh man. That's a tough break for the 10 car, getting held up by lap traffic. He has reached the bottom. But is he going to have enough time to catch up to the pack? Oh my goodness, what a race this has become. Another great one. We're going to have another great finish ahead. When they reach the stripe, it'll be 10 laps to go. Stewie Moore is leading the race in the 77 car. Spire team won a championship 2 seasons ago, I believe, with Ralmar Vila. I think he was in that exact number. Now it has passed over to Stewie Moore, and he hopes to win and get himself in the playoffs. But he's going to have to be consistent, though, after a win now, because the playoff field is going to be a little tougher to get in than it was last season. And now Nilson Herrera is up to second. 2 names we have not heard of in a long time. Well, we did have Nilson Herrera run last season, but Stewie Moore I don't think has run in a long time in the series. But Herrera was a rookie last season. He's looking to break through with a win here today. With just 9 laps to go. 9 more times around here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Not sure they're going to catch the other lap cars. The third place spot is now with the 42 Skylar Taylor, and he's going to try to take second place. He doesn't have someone to draft him with in the bottom, so it's going to be a little tough. Now with 8 laps to go, and Arukin has got himself back in contention. He's right now running 6th. 2 car going on to the outside and somehow got by that 42 on the outside. What a move. Here comes Quentin Moore though. And Quentin Moore's going to go for the third spot. Not going to get a run though. 2 got a run on the outside. What a run for that 2. And now with 7 laps to go. Harukin doing whatever he can to get that run. He's going to be on the outside. He's going to have to make some big maneuvers, though, to get back in front. Here comes the 10. Another lap car. They are going to approach the 16. Last time it didn't go so well for the 10 in lap traffic. How will he be able to get by them this time? Coming to 6 laps to go. They're fast approaching the lap car very quickly with Igor Barreto. And here we go. This could decide who wins this race. They're going to go to the bottom lane. And probably the right thing to do. Barreto able to give them the bottom. And what about Samet Oskan? Looks like he's okay with giving them the bottom too. 10 car able to get to third. Would this be a huge comeback if the 10 is able to win this thing? 5 laps to go. 10 car has been the fastest car of the race so far, but does he have enough time to catch these 2? Stewie Moore and Nilson Herrera battling it out. And guess who they're approaching again? The 23. We saw the 23 held up the 10 last time. I'm sure the 10 will remember that, and I'm sure he's got some tricks up his sleeve to make sure he doesn't lose the position again. Here we go. 4 laps to go in Atlanta. And the 10 was trying to get by on the outside. The 51, though, took his line away. Priya McShane fast approaching as well in the 4th spot. And now it's a 4-car battle for the win. Stewie Moore hanging on right now. Stewie Moore's trying to hang on and win this thing. Don't think he's won in a long time in this series. He's looking to break free again and win and get him and maybe make a case for himself to make the playoffs. 3 more laps to go. And Arukin can't get by the 51. He's got no drafting partner. But the 23 might help him out, maybe. They're fast approaching it, but the 77 goes to the bottom, and that 23 is not going to be in the way this time. Oh, he holds up the 51, though. He held up the 51, but he gets a little bit of a big run for that 77 car. And Arukin was finally able to get by the 23 cleanly, but it might be too little too late. Pre McShane moves up to second. 2 laps to go for the 77 of Stewie Moore. That lap car might have helped him out with a win here today at Atlanta as the pack is pulling away. And Stewie Moore just a lap and a half away from winning here today in Atlanta and putting his name in consideration among the drivers in the playoffs. White flag is out with 1 more lap to go at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Pre McShane, a deep run there in the 2 car. Gonna have 1 more chance on the 77 though. So it's not over yet. 2 more turns to go. Here comes Pre McShane. He's got 1 more chance to catch the 77. Into the final corner. Will the 2 have 1 more run on the 77? It's not going to happen. And Stewie Moore is going to win at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And here are the final results from Atlanta Motor Speedway as Stewie Moore takes the checkered flag, and that 77 team put into consideration now for the playoffs. And what a win for Stewie Moore. Don't think he's competed in a long time in this series, if I could recall. But he is a winner again here in Atlanta. Was able to hold off the Penske team of the 2 car. Was trying to make it back-to-back with a race win, but Stewie Moore was able to win and hold off Harukin in that final lap. The lap car really helped them out, as you see the rest of the field. But the lap car did help him out though at the very end, and Stewie Moore was able to pull away and collect the victory. There you see all the 4 drivers were out of the race because of wrecks early on, and yeah, it was a pretty big mess. I mean, it was a mess all the way for this race all throughout. I mean, this was just pretty big. But Stewie Moore though, Stewie Moore though, I did check on the winners list. This is only his 2nd career win in the series. He had won previously back in season 42 at Auto Club Speedway. And we don't run at Auto Club anymore, but that was where he got his only other win in the series back in season 42. And didn't compete for a while until this season again. And now Stewie Moore has his 2nd career win in the series, and his first in, I believe, 5-6 seasons in this series. And I forgot to mention, but JP Latar this last week, he won Daytona. It was his 5th career win. He won last season, as I mentioned, at Watkins Glen. The season before that, he had won at Coda. So Latar has a Daytona win now and earned his 5th career win from last week. And again, like I said, Stewie Moore, this is his 2nd career win in the series. So he's back. He's right now back in the winning groove, and looks to get into the playoffs with more consistent finishes from here on out. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed our race from Atlanta, and we'll be in Las Vegas next week. So we're gonna take a break from super speedway racing and going back to the good old mile and a halves with Las Vegas as we start the West Coast swing here in the PLABT series in season 47. Until next time, we will see you later.